Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry and I do a daily twin flame reading. If you're drawn to this video, have faith and trust that there's a message meant for you. If this reading resonates with you, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you like the content I create, feel free to subscribe. Okay, spirits, please help me give a message for our twin flames today. Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the King of Swords. Lots of swords. You're stuck in your thoughts. Okay. I feel like Divine Masculine is stuck in his thoughts about you, Divine Feminine. He's thinking about you a lot lately. This is somebody who kind of comes and goes, you know, Divine Masculine who is afraid of his feelings for his Divine Feminine, but he cannot give her up. He's unable to walk away. He's trying to look at things in a different perspective. He's starting to realize that maybe the love that you share isn't necessarily meant to be romantic love. He's starting to see that your connection might be bigger than that. Like your friends or your just life companions, but not necessarily romantic. And so he's been thinking about this a lot, but he's not wanting to discuss this with you because he's afraid of upsetting you. He's afraid of losing you. He doesn't want to lose you. He's afraid that maybe your amazingly sweet, nurturing disposition will turn into something a little colder if he mentions this. But he's trying to think of this connection, even though it isn't of this reality. He's trying to make it more realistic for himself, because he's tried to find a way to move towards his Divine Feminine in a romantic way, but it just doesn't seem to be happening. I feel like there is a karmic relationship here that he's involved in that maybe isn't very as fulfilling as he thought it would be, or it's not as fulfilling as he would have wanted it to be. He's happy to have you in his life, Divine Feminine. Very much, very happy. You have offered him, you sort of triggered him into his spiritual journey, which is a big part of this twin relationship. So he's worried that if it's not romance, if he can't offer you romance, he's worried that the relationship is going to end, that this twin flame is going to blow out. But it doesn't work that way. It's not going to blow out, because it just is what it is, and it has never been written anywhere. There was never an agreement that this was going to be a romantic relationship. I mean, this twin flames can be, grandparent and grandkid. This could be a pair, best friends. This could be a mentor or a coworker. That could be how the relationship starts out. It doesn't necessarily have to end up or even begin in romantic love. It might be mistaken for romantic love at first, and I think that that's what this is. There's definitely a lot of love here, and a realization, a major realization. This divine masculine was not very spiritual prior to being triggered by you, divine feminine. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is interpreted as spiritual poverty, or could be interpreted as spiritual poverty. I feel like that's where he's coming from. He didn't know which direction to go in. He didn't know what he was even doing, but he had been, since being in contact with you, divine feminine, he has realized, he's had a better, a realization of what's important. And whereas emotions and love was not important to him before, he was stuck, not stuck. He was working on the finances, the career, the home, the vehicles, all that stuff. And I believe that there's children in this situation as well. So he's been taking care of a bunch of people. And at a certain point, he became overwhelmed and kind of disillusioned to his life. Because of you, divine feminine, he realized that he wasn't as happy as he thought he was. But he's coming to grips with this realization that you may not be romantic partners in this lifetime. That is what he wants. That is what you want. But that isn't necessarily the dynamic of this twin flame relationship. And, to come into union together and to build your light together, you may both need to realize how this relationship is going to manifest itself in this world. Your spirits do not want you to give up. They want you to move forward. This is going to be a very, just like any other twin flame relationship, this is going to, if it isn't already, going to be a dynamic friendship, a dynamic relationship, where the two of you bounce ideas and feelings off of each other. And it's a safe place because you are confident, because of the length of time that this this relationship has been in existence. You are confident in this relationship. You're confident in this love. You believe that the other truly cares about you. And they do. There's a definite love here. It is actual love. It just, might not be romantic love. And in realizing what this relationship is, how it's manifesting itself, and being okay with that is really going to free up your spirit, both of you. There'll be, there's a level of detachment that needs to be realized here in order to get to that stable place. And Divine Masculine, you need to not be afraid to discuss this idea of it being a friendship and not a love relationship or a conventional marriage. It's not conventional love. It's bigger than that. It's beyond that. The karmic love is very different from the twin flame love. And these twins are attached. They're connected in the 5D. It's already happened that there is a marriage of spirits of sorts before you even came here. There was an agreement made. They call it a soul contract, and you have a contract with your twin. This isn't going to go badly, Divine Masculine, if you are to suggest that maybe you are meant to be friends. Maybe this takes the pressure off the relationship and you're able to exist together more freely. Because it feels like Divine Masculine feels pressure, self-imposed pressure to make some major decision as to leave his family and move on with his Divine Feminine. And not necessarily the case, not necessarily what needs to happen in order for this relationship to work. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it feels like family commitments on both sides, it's the angels do not suggest you break off your karmic. They want you to be patient and to see how things kind of play out. Hold off on making any hasty decisions. Don't just barrel forward and go forward with this idea that this is a romantic thing. It's easy to get it mistaken because of the instant melding of souls. It makes you think that it's got to be a romantic love, but it isn't. There's all kinds of different love. This particular situation, these particular twins are not romantic. They will not be in a romantic relationship. That is not the nature of this relationship in particular. It may cause frustration on both sides because you both want it to be that. But I feel like that's where the resistance is coming, is that you're not just letting it go and letting it flow and let it be what it is without labels, without expectations, without any pressure. This is a very easy relationship, but it can be easier if you take the pressure off. Taking the pressure off and working on your spirituality, trying to find some balance in your life. This is how the two of you will mesh your spirits in this world. Helping each other to progress, helping each other with your work, helping each other sort through feelings. This is the nature of this twin flame relationship, and it feels like a very beautiful love. It's an intuitive love. You can feel each other. You can feel your energy. It is definitely a beautiful thing, and there is a lot of realizations that will come out of letting go, both of you. Okay, so we'll ask the trees what they say for today. Wisdom of the Trees Oracle deck. Let's see what comes up today. This is a really nice reading. I get a really calm, if the divine masculine can bring up this conversation, I feel like the feminine already knows. I feel like she's already aware, and I feel like if he can be bold and strong enough, courageous enough to discuss this, I think it will go well. And it already is a beautiful relationship, but there's this bit of uncertainty as to how this thing is manifesting, and not exactly what both twins involved had thought it would be. So that's important. Okay, so Hawthorn, the Hawthorn. The Hawthorn is a power card, and it represents magic. Treat me with caution and give me respect, because I am an ancient and powerful tree. My thorns are sharp to give me protection, and wherever I grow is said to mark the entrance to the underground realm of the fairies. The hawthorn, with its sharp thorns and intricate network of branches, has been grown as hedging for centuries. It is strongly associated with magic and spiritual cleansing. Its white flowers, born profusely in spring, associate it with the purity of the white goddess. It flowers around May Day, which is also the Celtic festival of Beltane, and it was believed to protect against the witches who were always very active at this turning point in the year. Hawthorn has long been used as a herbal remedy to balance blood pressure and strengthen the heart. This card is represented as the world is full of miracles if you have eyes to see them. Connect with the magic of your own senses and the power of nature. Rejoice as each new season arrives, savoring it for everything it can offer you. And actually, where I am right now, it is very obvious that the seasons are turning and fall is definitely here. So this is a very timely card. Of course, I believe in divine timing. And the magic, the world is full of miracles if you have eyes to see them. Connect with the magic of your own senses and the power of nature. Rejoice each new season. savoring it for everything it can offer you. So go outside, connect with nature, observe the changes, be grateful, wonder at the beauty, and just the miracle that it's all even here, that this all exists. Like, where does this even come from? How did this even happen? The world is just amazing. And, it's just as incredible that we have survived as long as we have, considering all the perils of living in this life. And they say that if you live to the age of 10, that's quite an amazing accomplishment. So be grateful that you're here. Be grateful that you have this opportunity. Be grateful that you have the magic of this twin flame relationship to look forward to, and to I suppose you could even lean on it in times of trouble. And this relationship in particular, these two twins are very supportive of each other. And like I said, there is a definite love here. Like, you just got to know that you're not alone when you're feeling something like this. So what a beautiful relationship. Be grateful. Go outside. Be happy, and raise your light. Brighten that light of yours. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep breathing. I love you. Namaste.